I'm here in Shanghai. We are here for the Transform Awards Asia 2025. Fantastic year, fantastic shortlist. And with me, new to the Transform Awards actually, a fantastic agency, Polymath. And I'm with Shane Greaves, who is the ECD, and Jack Arrowsmith, the founder. Congratulations, you're shortlisted for your work with the Asian Football Confederation in the Best Visual Identity for the Sports and Leisure sector. So congratulations for that. It's a great piece of work. I'd like to know what was the catalyst behind the rebrand?
Yeah, sure. So I mean, the AFC's been on a bit of a journey over the last sort of 4 or 5 years of kind of looking at all of its brand portfolio, and for the club competitions specifically, so they're the international competitions across the continent, there was a lot of new investment, new players, new structure. They switched to following the European format. So they moved to a European format across the football pyramid, which actually meant that it was time for a rebrand. All the brands were legacy brands. They added the Women's Champions League competition for the first time in Asian football history. And so because of that, they wanted to actually set a new path forward with 4 distinct new brand identities.
Oh, okay. So was there a big idea behind the brand? Because obviously that's a challenge from going from 1 to 4.
Yeah, it's a significant challenge, to be fair, in doing 4 at once, which were effectively blank slates. There was a big idea. The idea was unlimited Asia. And that really speaks to the endless possibilities of Asia as a continent, but also Asian football. I mentioned that it was a new era for Asian football. They wanted to be seen in a different way on the world stage as well, not just focused on Asia, but looking globally. And so Asia's arguably the most diverse continent, on the planet. And so because of that, we felt that there was, alongside with the AFC and Asia Football Group as well, we felt that there was an opportunity to harness the kind of unlimited possibilities, but then ground them in some very real, actionable, tangible things for each of the distinctive brands.
Well, it's interesting. I would have thought, looking at that, you've got 2 challenges, or one challenge is, on one hand, you want to be local to the Asian market, and on the other hand, you need to be global as well, because football is increasingly global. Shane, you've had experience in agencies across the world. From a creative perspective, how did you rise to that challenge?
Well, having worked in sport pretty much most of my career, there's a lot more challenges working in sport than there are in corporate identities across any other brand, from my experience. The main thing that happens with it is that really with sport, you're playing for that trophy. So if you look at the trends with sport branding now, the trophy is the hero. So we wanted to make the trophy the hero of everything. So the whole identity springs off each of the trophies. We actually got involved in designing the trophy as well with the trophy makers. The other thing with sport branding, and with particularly the AFC, what we're really aware of is the touch points. It's got to work from everything from a small touch point to a massive stadium. And it's got to be in broadcast, it's got to be on print, it's got to be in every touch point you can possibly imagine. And not a lot of brands actually do that. So we kind of had that challenge. The other thing we were always keen to do with the AFC was to push them from a brand point of view and get up to the quality and level of what you see elsewhere globally. So like when we get asked about what we do for the AFC, people often think, they presume we're in Asia. But I think sport branding is becoming much more global. And so, we're a global brand agency, and we have designers all over the world working for us. And it's unusual because the client as well has, touch points all over the world. So we travel a lot, and we take that experience and we apply it to, what we've done. And then the last point is that what we're proud of is, we create the brand, we create the direction, we do a lot of workshops with them from the start. But most of the work we do gets handed to other agencies, handed to broadcast, and people have to do their own touch points, and then they can actually bring it to life in a really solid way, really. So we've been working with the AFC now for pretty much like 4 years solidly, and we're very proud of the work that we've been putting out there in the world.
Fantastic. Well, it is great work. It's a really competitive category, so making the shortlist alone is great for your first time entering. So congratulations on that, and good luck tonight.
Thanks very much.
Okay.
Cheers.